in the eyes of the Catholic Church, everybody is equal. Everybody is given the chance to feel the presence of God, right?
Yeah.
So what do you see the role of the Eucharist here in Taiwan?
In Taiwan, slowly, the people information, they take more on the format. And then, for example, our every diocese, they promote for the adoration, devotion.
Yes.
And then, for example, my diocese, many parish, they have every one day a week, they had 12 hours adoration.
Oh.
And then the convents, they 2-3 convents, they are 24 hours. But our more than 15 parish, they have the dedicate for the special adoration for this preparation for the next year.
Eucharistic Congress,
Congress.
yes.
Yeah,
But that is National Eucharistic Congress.
Yeah, national. Diocese, every diocese they promote also for the in the parish. They have the benediction, Eucharist benediction after adoration. Yeah.
You saw the importance of the Eucharist, that here in your parish, in your diocese, all the 15 parishes have adoration chapel. So you give people a chance, to pray in silence, right? To be able to listen to what God is expected of them. Is that right?
For example, in my diocese, we have the list. Monday in Casrita, and then Tuesday in that parish, and then the schedule for the time with the timetable, give the people, they know. If your parish know this donation for the Eucharist, you can go your neighbor parish. Yeah, and then from the beginning, I will from tomorrow I will go your parish for adoration with the people. And then sometimes I call another parish. I will go with your people to adorate for 1 hour there. And then that day the people come to more.
So what other concern that you see that you should put attention with here in the diocese, especially in the Diocese of Tainan?
I hope with this 51 international, they are your first international, and then slowly promote in the whole Taiwan. And then after this gathering, when we must stop, we must continue to promote this adoration for the Eucharistic.
So Bishop Bosco, what is so nice now in your commission, when you saw, like for example with the Vietnamese migrant, you saw the need, and who else can really understand it should be from the Vietnamese priest or Vietnamese sister. That is how you do, right? So if you saw something is wrong there is a need, you go and invite them to come here. This is just what you did, when you go to Vietnam, to invite 2 sisters to be able to help them. And that's why you also give the migrant a chance to practice their faith, really to feel they are not alone, right? With the Filipino, you invited also the Mission Society of the Philippines, right? You went to the Philippines 7 times. So you must really know the Filipino culture very well. So you were very happy that Father Loloy, was able to work hand in hand. He is your executive secretary, and I could feel when I interview him, his heart is really for the migrant. So how do you see that this, let's say, Vietnamese missionary, the Filipino, how do you see their role in the migrant?
Yeah, the local people, sometimes they don't understand. They work so hard, and then they are so made it for local society.
Okay.
And then slowly the church present this, how the migrants, they work in Taiwan. So we must sometimes cooperate with the migrant people.
Okay.
So sometimes, and then I choose sometimes to different place to say mass with the migrants.
Yes.
And so many times I'm very happy. And then many times I take the joke for the people.
Ah.
Every time I say the mass, maybe 1.5 hours.
Oh.
And
yes.
then after 1.5 hours, the old people come to take the photo with their family. I must wait there.
Okay.
And then second time I know I must take chair there to sit down with them because about more 1 hour take picture because everybody
Wants to be.
the individual with the bishop.
Yes.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
That,
And then,
especially with the Filipino migrant. Is that the same also with the
Yeah,
Vietnamese migrant?
Yeah. And then I saw lady face is so happy. Yeah, I'm
There's
also
joy.
happy. This is joy. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Yes. With all other priests and bishops all over the world, that is, you know, if you want to understand the diocese very well, your local people, you must reach out to them. You must see them, what is the needs, right? And then from based on your observation, that is the needs that you have to work, how you can really, you know, help them in your own little way. Isn't it, Bishop?
Yeah, I think the people, no, they don't take a good catechism. Slowly, the pastor must form a good. For example, in this time,
Yes.
many times I told the people, in Taiwan, for the proclamation of evangelization is so difficult.
Ah,
But
okay.
now, maybe we need with the Jesus in the church. So we come to the church for the adoration, prayer, maybe God for His help, our
People to
good news, maybe for the
we spread,
congregation.
yeah. So you really hope that the International Eucharistic Congress, which is now being, you know, circulated all over the world, will really help people be together again, be united,
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
we are all one in one faith, you know. Isn't it, Bishop Bosco?
Yeah, this is very important because many times I talk to the local people, you must send the migrant people because usually our parish usually is less people. But when you come to the parish, with say to the liturgy of the migrant people, they are so active, they are so
alive,
so happy, alive. The influence, our joys.
Yes.
This is really important. And then many times I encourage the migrant. You are, remember, you are the missionary.
In your
Holy Spirit sent you in Taiwan for lay missionary. Maybe with your testimony, the local people may be contact with Jesus. There's a long burst. One side and another side.
So we will continue our discussion sa pagbabalik po ng Power to Unite with Elvira.